kind of money in the church. You're not going to make that kind of money working for the church. But now if you come over here, even though it's a little bit dog-eat-dog, God understands because you still belong to him. And so you have been tempted because the enemy knows what tempts us. Are y'all with me? There is a temptress that's calling you in from God. And you keep playing with it because you think you can handle it. God gives you warning signs to flee, to get out and go while you're still ahead. You know the preacher that goes to Vegas? And what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So you only take those with you who are going to keep that in Vegas. Now, if you're going to stay in one of the hotels in Vegas, Flamingo, Bellagio, MGM Grand, the first thing you walk through are the casinos. You got money in your pocket, and even though you're not hooked to gambling, you want to come to Vegas and be what? A winner. Not only that, we know you don't drink no more, but in Vegas, as long as you're gambling, you can get any drink in the house on them. All right. Rev, how you know that? I told you he uses faulty people. I can't talk about what I don't know and where I ain't fall. God had to bring me or pick me up from something, and I'm telling you right now, if I go back to Vegas, I better make sure I'm at a Holiday Inn where ain't no casinos. Because the temptation may be too great, even though you're not hooked. The fact is, that one-armed bandit could be calling you because they ain't cost but a quarter, nickel. The enemy knows you, but we don't know the enemy well. And we think that because we are saved, because we got some God in us, we can handle the situation. That's how folks get in trouble. I got this. After all, grace and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And Jesus died for my sins before I was even born. So even if I stumble, I know I can say, Lord, forgive me. Paul said, not too fast. Because you know makes you accountable at a higher level. So when you do it, you got to realize that there are some consequences to some bad decisions. Samson said, I can handle it. She approaches him again and brings the Philistines out. Samson stays. You know why Samson stays? He thinks he can handle it, and Delilah is fine. How many men have messed up because she was just too fine? David, you could have had any woman you wanted, God said. But you went and got one who was married because you had to have her, and then you became a murderer. Amen. The brothers are quiet. Rev, shh. You're talking too much, man. But the fact is that men are pushed to the brink for pleasure. It's not a feeling of emotion. It's just pleasure. The fact that I can hold and dominate someone other than myself. Uh-oh, watch out. I know you thought it was